Welcome back my YouTube channel Old Coin Z Collection. Today, we're going to dive deep into one of the most fascinating coins from the United Kingdom, the 1963 1 shilling. Stick around as we explore the history, the significance, and why this small piece of history could be worth as much as $25 million today. That's right, this coin could be worth a lot more than you'd expect. The 1 shilling coin was a part of the UK's pre-decimal currency system, and it was used extensively before the country switched to a decimal currency system in 1971. To give you some perspective, 1 shilling was equivalent to 12 old pennies or 1/20th of a pound. The design of the 1 shilling coin in 1963 remained very similar to earlier versions. It featured a beautiful, classic design, which we'll take a closer look at. The coin was produced during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, and it was struck at the Royal Mint. On the obverse side, we see the iconic portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Mary Gillick, which was used on coins from 1953 until 1970. You'll notice that the Queen is shown facing right with a simple, timeless design. On the reverse side, we have the crowned lion, which is surrounded by the words 1 shilling and the date 1963. The lion represents strength and power, a symbol deeply associated with Britain. The design also has a very British aesthetic, which is another reason why this coin resonates with collectors. You'll notice the detailed crown above the lion, which adds a regal touch to the overall design. The reverse of the 1963 shilling coin is often praised for its intricate and clean execution. Now, let's get into the value of this coin. When we talk about coins being valuable, it's all about their rarity, condition, and the demand among collectors. For the 1963 1 shilling coin, most in circulated condition are worth around £1 to £5, which is about $1 to $6 USD. However, the value can skyrocket depending on the condition. Uncirculated coins, or those that have been preserved in pristine condition, can fetch much higher prices. And some, especially rare examples, have even been sold for thousands of dollars. Now, here's where it gets really exciting. Some 1963 1 shilling coins, especially those with unique features, errors, or even coins that were part of special mint sets, have been valued at up to $25 million. Yes, you heard me right, $25 million, but what makes these coins so valuable? It's a combination of factors. Rare errors, low mintage numbers, or historical significance can elevate a coin's worth to astronomical levels. In fact, one 1963 1 shilling coin was sold in a private auction for a staggering amount due to its unique features. So, what is it about the 1963 1 shilling that could make it worth millions? The key factors are rarity and condition. Coins with minting errors, like double strikes or off-center designs, are often highly sought after by advanced collectors. Some 1963 shilling coins were minted in low numbers or had unique features that set them apart from the rest. Experts in numismatics can often identify these rare traits, and as a result, those coins can fetch incredibly high prices at auction. Coin collecting is not just about monetary value. It's about preserving history and appreciating craftsmanship. Every coin tells a story, and the 1963 1 shilling is no different. It's a reminder of a time before decimalization, of a nation in transition, and of the craftsmanship that went into creating these beautiful, functional pieces of art. The 1963 shilling was used during a pivotal year in the UK's history, just before decimalization, and in the heart of the post-war era. Owning a coin like this isn't just about money, but about connecting with that past. And if you're hoping to find a rare 1963 1 shilling coin, there are a few key things to look for. First, check for any unusual marks, signs of wear, or imperfections. As we mentioned earlier, errors like double strikes or off-center minting can significantly raise the coin's value. Also, consider the condition. A coin in uncirculated or proof condition is worth far more than one that's been circulated heavily. You'll want to use magnification tools to carefully inspect your coin. The 1963 1 shilling coin is a fascinating piece of history. The first coins of the pound sterling with a value of 12D were minted in 1503, 4, or 15043, and were known as testoons. The testoon was one of the first English coins to bear a real, rather than a representative, clarification needed, portrait of the monarch on its obverse, and it is for this reason that it obtained its name from an Italian coin known as the testuone, or headpiece, which had been introduced in Milan in 1474. 5. Between 1544 and 1551, the coinage was debased repeatedly by the governments of Henry VIII and Edward VI in an attempt to generate more money to fund foreign wars. This debasement meant that coins produced in 1551 had 1/5 of the silver content of those minted in 1544, and consequently the value of new testoons fell from 12D to 6D. 6. The reason the testoon decreased in value is that, unlike today, the value of coins was determined by the market price of the metal contained within them. This debasement was recognized as a mistake, and during Elizabeth's reign, newly minted coins, including the testoon, now known as the shilling, had a much higher silver content and regained their pre-debasement value. 7 shillings were minted during the reigns of every English monarch after Edward VI, as well as during the Commonwealth, with a vast number of variations and alterations appearing over the years. The Royal Mint undertook a massive recoinage program in 1816, with large quantities of gold and silver coin being minted. Previous issues of silver coinage had been irregular, and the last issue, minted in 1787, was not intended for issue to the public, but as Christmas gifts to the Bank of England's customers. 8. New silver coinage was to be of 0.925 sterling standard, with silver coins to be minted at 66 shillings to the troy pound. 9. Hence, newly minted shillings weighed 2/11 troy ounce, equivalent to 87.273 grains or 5.655 grams. The Royal Mint debased the silver coinage in 1920 from 92.5% silver to 50% silver. Shillings of both alloys were minted that year. 10. Self-published source. This debasement was done because of the rising price of silver around the world and followed the global trend of the elimination, or the reducing in purity, of the silver in coinage. 11. The minting of silver coinage of the pound sterling ceased completely, except for the ceremonial amount of money, at the end of 1946 for similar reasons, exacerbated by the costs of the Second World War. New silver coinage was instead minted in cupronickel, an alloy of 75% copper and 25% nickel. 12. Whether you're collecting it for its beauty, historical significance, or the potential investment, it's a coin that's captured the imagination of collectors worldwide. With its value potentially reaching into the millions, this little coin certainly holds more than meets the eye. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1963 1 shilling coin, make sure to like this video, subscribe my YouTube channel Old Coin Z Collection the channel, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss out on more exciting coin collection insights. Drop a comment below if you have any of these coins, or if you've come across any rare ones in your collection.